your profile of working in Maruti and doing this MBA in big data, all of this. Okay, so कैसे ये सारी चीजें हुई? I mean, your profile is an engineer, okay, then a sales role, and then doing an MBA in big data.
I've done my bachelor's in automobile engineering from Tech University. Built the 2 Formula student vehicles and performed very well in bachelor's. हम ऐसा कह सकते हैं कि मैन्युफैक्चरिंग तो हम कुछ भी कर देंगे, बट जब तक हम बेचेंगे नहीं तब तक उसका कोई काम नहीं है. If you want to do marketing, you need to understand the consumer. And understanding the consumer, it comes only from the experience side, like in traditional way if we look at it. But in modern way, like data analytics helps us in the like how consumer works, how consumer behavior works, how different types of consumer are there in the markets. But there are various institute, but very few numbers of institute are providing the course of big data analytics in India.
Yes.
It is very growing field in India. Like it has obviously it has a future. And the benefit with this field is it broadens the career path for us.
No, God forbid, अगर CAT में कम भी आ गया, okay, how they should select a college, okay, what are things they should be looking at,
yes,
then finally choose a college. Hello everyone and welcome to this video. Okay, so where we have Jay Parmar, okay, who is a ex-Maruti employee and right now doing his MBA in big data, okay, from the Adani Institute of Digital Technology Management. So, firstly, welcome on board, Jay. How are you doing?
Thank you so much. Hello everyone. I'm very well. Hope everyone is enjoying their day.
Yes. So, Jay, I mean, जैसे हम बात कर रहे थे, okay, before we started off, okay,
yes,
your profile of working in Maruti and doing this MBA in big data, all of this. Okay, so कैसे ये सारी चीजें हुई? I mean, your profile is an engineer, okay, then a sales role, and then doing an MBA in big data in Adani Institute. So, how, if you have to just summarize your overall profile, okay, how will you summarize it?
I would say it was a roller coaster ride. It was very different from if you say like it was not smooth. Let me start from my bachelor's day when I've done my bachelor's in automobile engineering from Tech University in Chennai. Okay. Yeah, during that time I encountered with this various projects. I have been part of Formula student vehicle and other things where I got knack for the management and all, like how team management, team building, sponsorship bringing, and other management level things are working. So from that, I got to know that I want to do something inside of the management also. Like automobile was my passion. So dude, I followed my passion and done bachelor's in automobile engineering. Built the 2 Formula student vehicles and performed very well in bachelor's. After that, at the end of my bachelor's, I got to know that management side and marketing side very intrigued me. So after my bachelor's, I went with the Nexa for as a relationship manager to do hardcore selling. Like in my bachelor's, I got to know that how cars is manufactured, how automotive industry in the R&D and manufacturing side work. I've done various research projects also. So I've got to know very much about the research and manufacturing side. So now I thought that let's broaden my career into the sales and after service of the vehicle. That how it works, that industry. So like हम ऐसा कह सकते हैं कि मैन्युफैक्चरिंग तो हम कुछ भी कर देंगे, बट जब तक हम बेचेंगे नहीं तब तक उसका कोई काम नहीं है. So I got into the sales with the Nexa. I worked over there like pretty 1 year. During that time, like at the end of my bachelor, I decided that I want to do MBA because I am more into the management. I want to explore the management side and marketing side. So after that, during my Nexa time, I explored very much about the sales and marketing, how it works. During that time, I encountered with the marketing analytics. So what happened that from MSI, Maruti Suzuki India Limited, our head usually comes to our dealer once a month. He comes with all the analytics that how customers are working, like what they want from us. They bring in the Excel sheet and other dashboards, and they say that these customers are hot and cold and all of the stuff. That I was very intrigued by that thing, that how these things are working. So I talked to him, and while talking and communicating with him, I got to know that there is some kind of data analytics and marketing analytics going on after this. Like marketing is a very vast field. So if you want to do marketing, you need to understand the consumer. and understanding the consumer, it comes only from the experience side, like in traditional way if we look at it. But in modern way, like data analytics helps us in the how consumer works, how consumer behavior works, how different types of consumer are there in the markets, how we approach to the different consumer on the basis of their previous experiences with the brand, and all of that things, and data, how amount of data Maruti Suzuki is processing, and all of that thing very intrigued me. With the back-end knowledge of automotive field, I wanted to know that how data analytics and marketing analytics works together. So I pursued the management level exams. Like I got to know that there are various institutes are providing, like there are very few, not we can say various, but there are various institutes, but very few numbers of institutes are providing the course of big data analytics in India.
Yes.
It is very growing field in India. Like obviously it has a future. And the benefit with this field is it broadens the career path for us. Like I have done bachelor's from automobile engineering, and I am now doing the big data analytics. So the thing is, like automotive industry, I have exposure, but now I can work for any industry in the world.
Yeah.
Every industry is producing the huge amount of data. Every industry is sitting on the pile of data, and without the analytics and without the proper information, if we are not getting information or any decision making from the data, that is no use.
Exactly.
Yeah. So from that perspective, I have got into the data analytics.
How did you get to know about AIDTM? Okay, आपको कैसे पता चला? Okay, कैसे apply किया आपने?
Yeah, that is a really nice story. CAT result was announced in January in 2021. So it was not up to the mark. I'm frankly saying that it was not up to the mark. Okay. So after that, I was again preparing for CAT and other management exams. During that time, I got call from the Adani Institute of Digital Technology Management. They're I thought that it is a part of AIM, like Adani Institute of Infrastructure Management.
Yeah.
Okay, and I had relatives in Ahmedabad, so I thought let's just visit there. Yeah. Because they are very new. They said they have very big things, and on the call they said very big things. I thought that every institute is there. They are saying same things. Okay, yeah. It will also the same. Adani brand name is there. Yeah. So due to that Adani name, I thought that there will be something different. Yeah. If Adani is coming into this field, there will be something different with them. Okay. So I went there in last April. I went it is almost year. I went over here. Came to AIDTM for first time. I came to AIDTM. I visited the campus. It was very different. I already visited different campuses. In Chennai, I visited several colleges. In Bangalore also, I visited several colleges. In Surat, we had SVNIT and VNSGU. In Ahmedabad also, there are various institutes I visited for my MBA and for my bachelor's also. Yeah. But this institute has a very different thing, I would say. The infrastructure they have, the industry.
So how will you what was as a new aspirant? Okay, when someone is going to all these campuses, so that's a very good insight that you are sharing. So if you can tell us what difference did you feel at that point of time? Okay, but when you visited the campus.
I would say the biggest part of the differentiation from other campuses is the infrastructure and the imbibedness of the technology into the infrastructure.
Okay.
Now due to the COVID, every institute is online. Okay. Just being online and the digital infrastructure, both are different things. Yeah. Okay, now we are talking on the Zoom. It is just this digital thing. Yeah. But with the technology, what we can do is we have a hybrid classroom.
Yeah.
Okay. AI-enabled cameras are there. In classroom, if we are sitting in the classroom and lecturer is giving the lecture, okay, we have a smart board on which lecturers will write or share the PPT. That content will directly go into the cloud. We can access that content directly. We don't have to say to professor that sir, please mail the PPT or anything. We already have the cloud content with us. Next thing is the cameras and all the stuff. If you say, it is very interactive. Let's say I'm not in the college and I'm attending class from my home or my office. If we will have some internship, so we'll attend some classes from the office itself. So during that time, that camera is so very intelligent and enabled that it follows the professor first, and there are other cameras who are on the board itself. So we can see our classmates also we can contribute to the class. There are two very big displays. One is for the professor, where they can teach, they can share the content and all that. And the other camera is other displays for ourselves. Like our picture will be there, and we can interact with the class. That okay, sir, we can contribute to the class. If we see the online classes, the contribution and participation of students is very less. So by this, the participation of the student and contribution is very more. This is the thing. Another thing I would say is the professors and the culture in the AIDTM. The professors, we have 3 internal professors and other visiting faculties. The internal faculties are industry-rich faculties. Like if I would say Dr. Darshan Ranpura, he has a vast experience in the finance field. Okay. If we talk about Dr. Virendra Srivastava, he has more than 15 to 20 years experience in the industry. He has done bachelor's in like computer science, and he has taught at the European University also. He was part of the Esslingen program. In various programs he was part. Like we say, he has a very rich experience in the field of big data and computer science. So and also we have a Professor Utkarsh Sharma. He's very young professor, but he has a very rich experience, not a vast but rich experience in teaching. He has an experience of 10 years in teaching. He is teaching other quantitative techniques and other tools like
tell us something about the course big data that you're doing from there. Okay. Your experience, okay, obviously you would have helped you, but what are the kind of insights that a big data analytics is helping you come out with, and how do you think that is helping businesses to take smart decisions?
Yeah. Okay. So AIDTM gave us the live project. Okay. So we have not only summer internship, like in normal PGDM we have summer internship program. Okay, here we have summer internship with live project. So in live project, I have got with one company which is of only business. Like it's an Ahmedabad-based company. What they are doing is they are getting data from the big studios like Hollywood studios like Warner Brothers, Paramount, and Sony about their streaming data like on Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, other platforms. Okay, from that they are bringing the data to us, and we need to perform the analytics and data mining on them. So they would have the better idea that which content is working how much. Okay. So this is a very live example, and I am the part of the team. Like from tomorrow we have starting our live project over there.
Yeah.
So it is a very big example if we say. Next thing we can say is like Adani itself is starting into this field. Like they are having Adani Digital Labs and Adani Edge Connects, and other businesses are there which are going to the digitization. So big data is a very big thing in the new business decision processes. It will play really very, very big roles.
Great. Now, like if I we see your learning, your development, that you just mentioned. Okay, so if we talk about like if you have to give one message to students, who are giving CAT, or have given CAT already, and they are looking for some college or colleges to apply. So because you have gone through that drill, CAT में score अच्छा अगर नहीं आया, थोड़ा कम आ गया है वहाँ पे, so normally student get demotivated, CMAT भी आने वाला है, so now that you are in the college, you have got into internships, you are learning things there. So तुम्हारा क्या message है? What is your message to the students that God forbid अगर CAT में कम भी आ गया, how they should select a college? What are things they should be looking at? Then finally choose a college.
मैं एक बात बोलूँगा कि अगर CAT का score low आया है, if you are thorough with the mind, like if you know that I want to go there, I want to go in this field particular, like college ka naam reputation is must, but second thing is you have to do it at last. If you're going into IIM or Great Lakes anywhere in the world, Harvard also, but if you have not that spirit or that fire in you, no college can do any wonder for you.
Exactly.
You are there to do the wonders. Resources will be provided by the institute or colleges, and if you go anywhere in the world, but if you are not utilizing that resources or the things what colleges are providing, like industrial exposure and XYZ thing, if you are not doing up to the mark, then no one can save you. Like CAT ka score is okay, thing is there. Like I also got less score, but the exposure what Adani Institute of Digital Technology gave me, like utilization of that resources is very must. So I would say that one thing only, that utilize the resources you get in your hand.
So you looked at the resources that AIDTM was offering you, and then you decided for AIDTM.
Yes. Like during that time, I also got some call from the tier 3 colleges, like due to my CAT score. And AIDTM was just established in the 2020. It was just very new institute. But I took admission only for two reasons, I would say. The resources AIDTM was providing and the faculties they are having. Okay. And the second thing is the Adani's industry exposure.
Yes.
Okay. We all know that the brand image in the field, like if you are doing MBA, and the brand image of the institute is very important.
Very important.
Okay. So these two are the major reasons. Like first reason was the resources and the exposure what AIDTM gave me, and second thing is the brand name of the Adani.
Yes.
These two are
I think that is these 2 points the students can also focus on. Okay, they can take a smart decision. Okay, with regards to their career goals. Okay, great. I think Jay. Okay, that was a great interaction. Okay, you shared all your insights. Okay, and so surely help students. Okay, to take a wise decision. And people, okay, if you have any questions, okay, that you want Jay to answer, okay, you can put it in the comment section. Okay, we'll get a response on that for you guys.
Yeah, sure. Anytime.
So thanks a lot, Jay, for all the time.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.